Sure can. They'll come up.
Okay.
They'll come up. Oh, but we can't read them, huh?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, that's pretty far away. Hey, but what's up, y'all, nigga? Here's Joe. Fuck them comments, now, nigga. We can read when they come up in money. When they come up in dollar sign or the screen.
Like, you see how far away that is?
That's pretty. I really. You're
it says,
right.
What's up, white dude? He must be talking about you.
Yeah, well, you ain't got no white money. You know? Hey.
What's going on, guys? I'll say this is unofficially our third vlog.
Wonderful.
I told the guys on my channel that I was going to get Felony in here, and I'm going to get a couple of the other guys that come to our gym. Just get your phone, just put it right here.
Oh, no, that's good.
I know, but if it's closer, then we can read.
No, Joe!
Anyway, I'm looking at my camera. Felony has his camera right here at the bottom of mine.
It's a big distraction for all of us.
I'd like to read the comments or whatever. Like I said, that's what makes us unofficial because we have nothing scheduled for this this stream. But just remember, the guys that go to our channel, we are trying to get to 1,000 likes. 1,000 likes will put us on live. We'll just back up right there. 1,000 likes will put us on live with YouTube. We'll get there soon enough. Now we're like at 87 members. Hopefully we'll get to 1,000 here pretty soon. If you guys are not subscribed to our gym's page, please, once again, I'm begging at this point, go to our gym's page. You can search us on YouTube. You can go to Bad Apple MMA Columbus, Georgia. Columbus, GA. Bad Apple MMA Columbus, GA. Search us on YouTube. You'll be able to find us. We got like 2 or 3 days worth of live streams and all these other things that's going on. Yesterday was a quick synopsis. I told you guys last night about Tim and how he rolled his ankle while he was sparring last night, and he popped his ankle pretty bad. I was worried that he could have possibly broken it. He went to the hospital. He got an x-ray. His ankle's fine. They told him use the Rice method, which is rest, ice, compress, and elevate. And he came into the gym today. He didn't train or anything like that. It was bandaged up. He took the bandages off. The swelling went down. It's a little purple. He'll be fine. He's still going to be fighting in 3 weeks, and he fights again December 5th. Once again, like, subscribe, share, and comment. Once you guys find us on Facebook, YouTube rather. Also, if you're not subscribed to Felony Charles Bennett, look him up on YouTube at Felony Charles Bennett.
So what's you guys' YouTube?
I already said that you weren't paying attention. I already said it. Our YouTube is Bad Apple MMA Columbus, GA. On YouTube, just look it up. You'll be able to find us. Here, let's move it. It's okay. Okay, so now we'll just look at some of these comments on Felony's page. Somebody said rice equals rice ice. I missed it. Who's the white guy with the hat who's talking? He must be talking about you yet again. I think they call it. Is that considered a hat? You know?
I had to look over there and see that Joe's wearing a white hat, wearing a black hat.
I didn't see the comments. Bad Apple MMA, Columbus, Georgia. Now we've got other Mr. Biggs. Bad Apple MMA, Columbus, Georgia. We've got other channels that we tried to attempt before, but the one that's current is Bad Apple MMA, Columbus, GA. How long should we rest for? When do we know when we go back to training? Well, you guys aren't hurt, I'm hoping. So, yeah. Let me get a plug, bro. Hey, Felony, do me a favor and get one of those. Are you getting something to hold this up? No, get the. Why don't you grab that hand sanitizer bottle? There it is. Grab that hand sanitizer bottle, and then we can rest us against there. Yeah. So, like I said, this is just a little impromptu. This is the second time since I've been on Felony's live stream where people said that I had a white voice. I'm very fortunate to be educated. Therefore, I speak correctly, and I've heard that my whole life. So there you have it, fellas. They said they want Felony. We want Felony. We want Felony. Ask Felony about what happened. Shit, missed it. It said, ask Felony about what happened back in band camp. I said, watch out. He said, just subscribe. Thank you, Chad Pittman, for subscribing. Bankroll Swole said, watch out. Georgia citizen said, ask Felony about what happened back in band camp. What happened back in band camp, Felony?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Okay.
The man, the myth, the legend.
Wow, Georgia citizen said, I'm white, bro. White is right. I mean, you know, to each their own. I'm not gonna knock you. Thanks, Deacon MMA, Bad Apple FTW. Felony owned axe murderer. Pete Ferguson. Oh, axe Wandley. Candy
Lake.
I'm not gonna disrespect that man like that.
Sure. Sure you wouldn't.
You sound like a professor. I actually happen to be a professor in black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, so they call me professor. I don't enforce them to call me professor. They can call me coach. They can call me Joe. But yeah,
I call him coach. Coach Joe.
Yep. Like I said, please guys like, subscribe, and comment to Bad Apple MMA Columbus GA. Find us on YouTube. You guys can follow me on Instagram. Just on Instagram, my IG handle is Joseph Creer. That's my name, Joseph. And Creer is spelled C-R-E-E-R. Joe, help Charles make money on YouTube. Some channels make thousands every night. I mean, I'm with it. I'm with it.
Yeah.
Felony is a bad mofo. I've been watching him since way back. That's Deacon and that's Georgia citizen. Coach, give us one tip you think fighters should know. Keep your hands up, chin down, elbows in. Catch you guys later, guys.
All right, bro.
Yep. Fighters should know. Keep your hands up, chin down, elbows in.
Why you always coming out?
And you don't have to fight in a straight line.
Why you always walking out in your goddamn tighties, man?
I hope you guys are having fun on our main channel.
Why this nigga always walk out the gym in his goddamn draw? You gotta breathe, man. Let it all out. That nigga that crazy, man.
If you guys don't know who Felony Charles Bennett is, he's a legend in the MMA scene. I got you, brother. He's a legend in the MMA scene. He's fought in Pride. He's fought all over the world. And I'm glad to have him on our YouTube channel. He's been with our gym now for 2 months, 2.5 months.
Bruh, you're gonna give me that little time?
You think
I
a
would
little
give
more?
myself
Okay.
2.5, 3 months.
Okay.
For sure, almost every day after I signed that contract.
He said he's trying to get a hang sponsorship, my man, Lathan. Real talk, Felony's good people and a badass fighter. He's got a good heart. He does have a good heart, Air.
Yeah, man.
The guy said call him a sissy. Call Lathan a sissy.
No,
Lathan can fight now. Come on down and get in that ring with him.
yeah, that's a big nigga too.
Walk into his car in his underwear. Yeah, I feel you. Bankroll swole, them sweaty drawers.
Hey, listen, that's like the third time I've seen this nigga walk out of here like
And
that.
those drawers, and they're awfully small.
Same black, small ass drawers.
They are awfully small.
Like, and the crazy part is, ain't nothing but niggas in here. You don't walk out of this motherfucker when the women in here like that.
He said, Ricky says, why are your glasses always so? I know you got a story on that. Why?
I'm a trendsetter, nigga.
Okay.
Go to my Instagram and look through all those pictures. And see, I got some of the famous people wearing them.
Illuminati.
Mike Perry, both of the Diaz
Muck City in the building.
brothers. So, you know.
Them tight ass panties, Georgia citizen. He got on black panties. I was so upset when Felony lost to Bedwetter. Mike Perry is black. Charles rules. Fight back on.
Yeah.
That N-word's boss, yo.
Oh, fuck, man.
Will we ever see a spinning foot stomp knockout? Spinning foot stomp knockout. I hope not. It should be against the rules at this point.
Spinning.
A spinning foot stomp knockout. Joe, be honest. You love this YouTube BS. I mean, it's an
be honest. You love this YouTube.
Deegan, it's an ends to a means. What I'll say is this: is I've actually gotten some people that come into the gym, so I kind of understand why. So that's pretty cool. Give us another tip, Coach. Another tip. If it comes to fighting, you need to learn how to, or why you move your feet. How about that? That's a tip. Learn how to move your feet. Some of the best fighters are the best dancers. That right hand can destroy a small country. For sure, respect.
These niggas retarded, man.
These are your
That's right.
subscribers or whatever.
Hey, man.
Chance is here too, guys. He's laying out on the mats right now.
Chance,
He's got
what's
some running
up, bro?
to do.
Oh, that's what.
Charles, Could you F up Candy Fan?
Candy Lay.
No, he's called him Candyland. He must have been typing too fast. Corey couldn't make weight and it canceled. No. Coach Joe, what are your credentials? Georgia citizen, what are your credentials? Go on my YouTube page and watch the first two videos that we posted, and they talk about my credentials. But I can give you some credentials real quick. Once again, I'm a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu under Professor Rodrigo Poderoso de Souza. I've been doing Muay Thai and boxing and MMA for 11 years now, going on to my 12th. Those are credentials. And I box, and you can look up my record in MMA, you can look up my record in boxing on BoxRec, you can look up my record in MMA on any three of the sources, ShareDog, MixedMartialArts.com, or Tapology. And it's going to be hard to find my kickboxing record, but my Muay Thai record as a professional is 1-0. So those are my credentials, and I'm a level 4 combatives instructor, but really that means nothing.
Joe doesn't smoke weed, but this would be the perfect time to spark up a blunt right
the Dark Knight is no joke.
You niggas
Thanks, brother.
seen this atmosphere.
I'm going to check you out, Coach. What's your channel again, Georgia Citizen? Just Google search, go on YouTube and look up Bad Apple MMA Columbus GA. It should pop up.
That means you guys are going to have to cut and edit. You guys.
I'm just going to post this. Like right now, it's more important to be on your channel. I'm going to just post it. Who cares?
No, well, it's not really not though. But at the same time,
he's such a fun ass dude and a badass fighter. Love watching his bare knuckle fights, watching his ass fight straight, ready to watch him fight again. Can you give Charlie Zalanoff a shot? No. Hey. I know who that is.
Yeah.
Why would we do that? Ask Felon why he's ducking dope. There we go. We're not going to address that. We talked about that the last time we were on this channel.
Yeah, and just for the record, if you know.
What is one rule you could change about MMA? I'd have to think about that one. I'd have to think. I can't say that. I have no problem making weight whatsoever. I think maybe there could be room for more weight classes. When I say more weight classes, sometimes there's a struggle zone. Maybe a 160-pound division. I don't know. And I mean, you know, and also like say for example, when we say MMA, let's just talk about the UFC. There could be more female divisions. When I say more female divisions, I understand what you guys don't want to see is like ladies under 98 pounds. Ladies under 98 pounds do kickboxing, and other federation and other promotions there are smaller ladies like ONE FC for example.
So you would say if you 160.
Men too though. Men too. They can make a smaller division because there are some little guys out here. No offense to smaller human beings that like to bang.
At 160, what would you kill the 155? The lightweight
I don't know if I kill the 155 lightweight class.
I mean.
He said heavyweight chicks, please. I don't know.
That's a good one now. That's a good one. Maybe we should invest in that one. Heavyweight chick fight. You have not seen no heavyweight chicks and well, maybe a few.
When is it going to happen, the Candy Lay fights? I mean, let's be realistic, guys.
300K.
Oh, you said 300K. That's what you're asking. Vanderlei is a very large man in comparison to you.
I know. And see, that's the same thing about this weekend's fight. You know what I'm saying? They want me to fight. They always want me to fight the bigger guy, but don't want to pay me to get the bigger money.
So we're like 18 minutes in on my channel
as well.
I'm just looking at your live.
Yeah, that's why I said.
If you don't mind, can you kind of explain what your thoughts were about this past weekend when it came to you fighting in Atlanta?
Okay, well, for one. Like I've said this before to you niggas, but since we're on Joe's channel as well, and you probably have to cut and edit it a little bit. But for one, weight cut is advantage to a disadvantage. Now, if you niggas don't know what that means to the point where some motherfuckers cut weight to the point where nigga they in the hospital the night of the fight because they couldn't make weight. They cut so much weight, or the massive weight cut will most definitely affect their performance the night of the fight. So the weight cut is, to me, one of the biggest blows of the fight game because that's mandatory. You mandatory have to make weight. Now once you make this weight, okay, you have a 24-hour window to fight, right? Or 36 hours, one of the two. But don't allow the man to put on and rejuvenate and blow back up to his normal size that he was before we entered this agreement, if that makes any sense. I had a lot of people say I should have fought.
Yeah, now I was going to say that. The only thing I do is I sit back and watch. I know within the NFC community, within the greater Atlanta community, some people are upset. Some people are upset with the fact that you did not fight. Me being a fighter, I mean, you can look it up, guys, on YouTube. You can look up, I fought a guy that was about 400 pounds once, pure boxing as a professional boxer.
Boxing.
Boxing, but see, boxing, you got to understand. I'll explain that. I don't understand. I'll explain what I can. In boxing, there's not a lot of grappling. There are some grappling engagements in boxing. It's called the tie-ups. And, you know, I have an advantage there because I do Muay Thai. When I say I have an advantage, it doesn't mean anything. But there's no ground portion. If the guy were to get me on the ground at 400 pounds and lay on top of me, it might be all she wrote, fellas. Fighters fight, and Felony is a fighter. But on the logical end of the spectrum, when he addressed that concern to me, I understood. As I get older, I understand that I have to separate myself from the coach and the fighter mentality. And we have to understand what's best for our fighter at the time. And I do understand within 48 hours, you can put so much more weight on. Like I said, me, I'm a naturally I walk around at about 215 pounds, but I spend 8 weeks dieting myself down to about 205, and then I cut to a 15-pound water cut to get to 85. When I get into a cage with 24 hours to rehydrate, I usually get back to 208, 210, and then when I'm done fighting, I sweat it out and I'm around 205. With 48 hours, your boy can be back at 215. Okay, and so I understand. I understand the dangers inherent of getting 48 hours instead of I guess what your manager said was the mandatory 36 max or something like that.
Yeah.
So
36.
I can say I understand. I know there's going to be a lot of people that don't like that you did not fight or whatever, and I really, me personally, regardless of myself and Felly's relationship, I kind of feel sorry for Corey Jackson because, like they said, he's been trying to fight since the end of last year. He had a fight that fell out and everything like that, and he seems like a good kid. Eventually, if the opportunity presents itself, you guys will run it back.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. We'll most definitely have a chance to do it again due to the circumstances. It didn't get done, but at the same time, don't sit. These MMA promotions don't give a fuck about the fighters. You know what I'm saying? So when you asking me to you know, take on this fight with a guy that's gonna probably be 25 pounds heavier, fucking rehydrated all the way back to the gills, I mean, I don't give a fuck what nobody says. I come in this motherfucker and I work hard. I really push, you know what I'm saying?
I give him that. I
push myself to the limits in here, you know what I'm saying? So, as far as that fight goes, shit, nigga, cardio, I know I had it. I got it now. So
the credit that I'll give Felony is he came in tonight. He came in tonight and he worked, and then he wrestled a couple of high school kids. Like after training had finished, like just 15 minutes ago, more not 15 minutes ago because we've been going for 22 minutes. So just about 45 minutes ago, he sat there and these high school kids came in late. And these kids are bigger than him. One was about his size, the other one was bigger. He went in there and he worked with them, and those kids were just amazed that they were moving around with Felony Charles Bennett. And they were surprised. The white kid said, he was like, man, he's pretty good. I was like, yeah, I guess. You know, so.
Well, thank you, Joe. But yeah,
he says, please, Charles, get some better Wi-Fi, like McDonald's Wi-Fi or something.
Well,
you can always connect to mine. Straighten your glasses. Get real, bro. So people are entitled to their own style, and maybe that's what Felony prefers, and that's his style. So no one can degrade you if that's what you prefer.
Wonderful. Joe's here right now, but you know what though, guys? It's crazy because we're on the phone. This is not the Wi-Fi phone. This is actually
He
the
said,
phone.
Coach, what's your favorite technique? Striking or jiu-jitsu? I don't know. Felony, how can I fight you? I want to fight you, man. You can come down, you can sign a waiver at our gym. and I'll give you some gloves and a mouthpiece, and you can mix it up with them. But I'm sure
make
Felony.
sure you, bring your card, man. Bring your card. If you got anybody that got any stink, you know what I'm saying? Just come on down to the gym, but bring your bank card. Don't say nothing to nobody. Just come to the gym, because we don't want to get in no trouble. Just bring your bank card. And then what you're going to be paying for is training fees. I'm going to make sure you get the lesson that you need.
Okay, so the guy said striking and BJJ. My boxing coach, who's very prolific, he taught me early on. So I'll still say this to this day. My favorite strike is a jab, baby. It's my favorite strike, the jab. The jab sets everything up. Your jab is like your heartbeat, and if that's not beating, you ain't working too well. And I guess technique, jiu-jitsu wise, I can say once again from the very beginning, I was very young and I was brash and I was cocky when I first started doing jiu-jitsu. I walked in the jiu-jitsu gym and the very first thing I asked them to do is teach me how to do a triangle choke like Anderson Silva. And they taught me, and still to this day, it's one of my favorite techniques, is a triangle choke.
Like Anderson Silva.
Charles needs to step his defense up. Trust me, I understand these things. Fix those glasses, N-word. It's not going to happen, guys.
Donate some money.
He likes what he likes.
Hey,
he likes what he likes.
That's all I can say, man.
Mr. Felony, it's your need to come down to VA and get the work at the Rock Bottom Gym. He's saying go to VA and go to the Rock Bottom Gym and get some training. Somebody, Deacon MMA said donate, which is true. Go ahead and donate to Felony.
Yeah, man.
Go to SAC and fight the Carpenter.
Hey, listen, man. If we ain't making no money out of this shit, you know what I'm saying? That was like one of the biggest problems I had with the NFC promotion too. Like, nigga, if y'all want me to still fight, throw in some extra dollars. You know what I'm saying? Like, god damn, I can't. Throw in some extra dollars.
Now, what I can say as a coach and a fighter is the contract was signed.
It was indeed.
Once the contract was signed, the promotion has no need to throw in some extra dollars.
Once the contract is signed, once the contract is signed, 36 hours, nigga, ain't no fight. What?
And that was your
so everybody's breaking rules in this contract, Joe. The contract is signed. We're supposed to fight within 36 hours. Extra dollars? The contract is signed, Joe. Wait, wonderful.
I'll say, the NFC's it's a good promotion. It's the only promotion in Atlanta like in Georgia that is constantly putting out shows.
And I'm aware of that. So therefore,
especially with coronavirus, with COVID.
You know what?
The MMA landscape has changed. I was a Lyft driver last year.
Here's my thoughts on it.
I picked you up, and your homies in Phoenix City, Alabama. I was the guy messing with you about your name on the Lyft app. You guys were cool as fuck.
Oh, me and Jay.
Okay.
Jason. Yeah. Oh, so one time at band camp, this Lyft driver,
hey, coach.
I put it in, and it came up on his thing as felony. So the funny part about it is when he came, Jay was the first one to come out to the car. So he looking at Jay like, oh, thing's good, you know. And then I came out. That nigga went looking all crazy like, huh? Oh, you're felony? Like, yeah. I think he relaxed a little bit when he was like, yeah, but I do MMA fight, man. Here's all my credentials, as you guys want to say. Here's all my credentials. You can find me on all kind of Google sites and whatnot. But you know what though, Jay, Joe, I understand exactly what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? I truly do. And I feel like every day that I come in this gym, Joe, you know what I'm saying? It gives reason.